a man looking for a woman, I would like throw a rock in the Hamptons at a yoga class, a spiritual class. Follow where those girls go. They're the hot girls. We were at a very famous grocery store in LA called Erewhon, and those people in California will know. And I mean, my assistant's like, I'm not coming back here. I go, why? She goes, the girls are too pretty here. It's too many hot blondes. Like she was in competition and felt inferior. So like men run to Erewhon in California, or Whole Foods for that matter. But I really feel like people are everywhere. It's just men don't approach women like they used to. You know, they don't, women are waiting to be asked out. In the gay community, it's he who asked the person first. There's no fear of like going over to someone and saying, hey, look, that guy's really hot. Maybe he's single. I'll find out. I'll walk over. I'll talk to him, see if he's in the right age group and ask him out. But women can't do that. If women get aggressive like that, they immediately think we're going to give them sex. And it's not fair. It's a double-edged sword. It's really unfair. But also, he who initiates is the alpha in the relationship. So he who starts the relationship as the alpha will be the alpha. And at some point, they will get mad and go, I don't want to be an alpha anymore. I want to be a beta. That's when it gets confusing. And that's why relationships break up, because people have different roles.
Interesting. So you think if someone approaches like man or women, gay or straight, and they're the alpha in the beginning, that is kind of the role?
Scientifically, the initiator is the alpha. Doesn't mean you're going to be like that through the whole relationship. But if you want to switch parts, let's say I'm the alpha in planning the trips. You're the alpha in making date night. That's okay. Just have a conversation about it. But if you get annoyed that you're always planning the trips and they don't initiate date night, then you're the alpha. And you better say, I don't want to do this all the time. We have to come up with a different system. Communication is really the main problem. Most people, especially women, are taught not to speak up for what they want. I'm trying to teach women to talk about what they want in a calm manner that a man would be receptive to. But most women are taught to zip it, Stepford style. Because if we make waves, you won't marry us. You know, it's like, it's unfair that we can't be ourselves. Watch Bridgerton this season. Perfect example of that.
What do you think the most common mistakes people make in dating is? Or are?
Indifference and contempt. When you get to contempt, you're getting divorced, whether you're in a relationship without a marriage certificate or whether you're just dating or living together. Contempt, scientifically proven by the Gottman Institute, 80% of people who have leaned into contempt, rolled their eyes, didn't care, indifference, didn't hear the person speak, didn't care about their feelings. Now you're heading down narcissism lane, and there are various degrees of narcissism, as we learned from Dr. Ramani, who's an amazing narcissistic expert. And Dr. Tara Stewart is like one of my favorites in manifestation and science. She teaches us that the brain and the gut have power because what we believe is what we receive. And if we don't change our beliefs based on childhood trauma, ancestral trauma, like which is what I'm teaching on the show, we stay in a spiral like that forever, repeating the same pattern over and over again. So if you attracted a narcissist because your dad or mom was a narcissist, you have to have that aha moment to go, whoa, this person doesn't care about my feelings. They only care about themselves. Now, when I date again, I must look for that caring person, not just the first 4 months, but like for a year, to see that he is who they say they are. And then change the dynamic.
Right. That's a lot like Lala says she's learned, and like Megan King. Like there are people in the Bravo world that have.
Lala went off and has a baby on her own. That's really strong energy because she's kind of, I talked to her, she's kind of given up on men. I don't like that. I don't like, you know, any of them. I mean, Ariana especially, you know, I mean, to have your life publicly, forget all the goodies she got money-wise. And now she's got love. But before that, that horrible situation with Raquel and you know, your friend and your boyfriend are hitting it to quit it behind your eyes. I don't know how someone automatically gets over it unless they find someone that's so extraordinary to them that they're like, thank you, God, for that, because I got this. But if you end up alone after that and you're licking your wounds, you usually feel like the loser. And that's not really true. What's really going on is that you're cleaning up your vibration so that you don't attract the same person again. And that sometimes takes deep, deep alone time. You know, basically, you know, the soul is going through so much transition. It can't really be in the energetic field of another person until they're clear.
Do you think like someone like Ariana, like it's too soon? Like, you know, this guy does seem so
I I think this guy is good for Ariana right now. He adores her. I don't know how long it'll last because I'm not part of their relationship. But I think Ariana's on the look. She got Love Island. She's gonna have plenty of opportunities. She can sing, she can dance, she can act. You know, hooray for her. Like that's the least that she's owed because of what happened with Tom. You know what I mean? But the other thing is like there are other people on Bravo, like Luann. You know, I actually put her in touch with my business partner in New York because I wanted to fix her up. I found this guy that they gave to me, a European, and I said, no, that's for Luann. So I don't know what happened. Well, I have to check up on that. I've tried to pick Shannon up. I'm working on Shannon. Who else am I working on?
Garcelle?
No, I want to fix Garcelle up, but I'd like to, you know, Nene, I sent to my office in Dubai, and you know, there's a lot of single people that I would fix up. Jeff, I fixed Jeff up with Scott. I'm sorry that Scott ended up with Gage, but he went out with him for 4 years. So, you know, I have a good track record. It's just that these people are not regular people. You know, like you have to understand, when I fix up a celebrity, it is not the same as fixing up even a millionaire or regular person. You know, it's night and day, to be honest with you. I fixed you up even.
You have fixed me up. You have tried many times. There is someone in New York that, I mean, I really got to reach back out to this guy.
I mean, you guys really became friends, so that's not a bad thing. And sometimes it does happen that way. You don't end up as lovers, you end up as friends. But like right now, I'm working on myself. So.
Do you ever like you know, you say like Jeff's situation, like not even Jeff, but like when one of your friends then starts dating your friend? I mean, like that's the same thing.
I don't know how Jeff's doing with Gage and they're getting along right now, Gage and Scott, because I don't know if I could get over that so quickly. That's Jeff has extraordinary powers to do that. But you know, like I'm fixing up Joey. We just did an event together for I Have Love, my fragrance, my Matchmaker fragrance the other night at Mr. Brainwash, and but and I'm also, you know, like all of us are single right now and we're all getting older and it's like, what is wrong with us? But there's really nothing wrong with us. Like my last boyfriend said that he was intimidated by my success when we broke up at the end. He never told me in the 10 months we were dating, and I put him on Instagram and I was like, wait a second, how are you, you know, worried about, what is that? And then you have to think about that and you have to go, okay, I can only date up, I can't date down, which is what Vicky learned, you know, from all her crazy Maisie Stephen Brooks. So it's a hard thing when you're a celebrity. It's not easy. It's not like millions of people are slipping in your DMs and you have this great, you know, love life. Jennifer Aniston's single, you know, Sandra Bullock had a horrible experience. Her lover died of Lou Gehrig's. I cry for that one. That one I cry for because I'm like, what the fuck? How does the universe do that? One cheats and one dies. Like, give me a break.
Because she was really in love. She left Hollywood. Like she really.
He was so handsome. He was such a great guy from what I understand. I have friends that knew him. But more importantly, there's a lot of celebrities. Angelina Jolie's single. I mean, what an extraordinary woman she is. You know, there's some really great women out there, but like, where are they going to meet these people? We go to events, it's gays and girls here, you know? Where are the men? I'd love to know where the men are in LA. Call me, DM me, because I'll fix that.
I'm going to be back in LA next week, but you know, the problem, yes, in the Hamptons, I mean,
and my assistant's 29 and going next week for 3 weeks to the Taylor Swift Eras concert. She's going to be traveling in London, Amsterdam, Scotland. She's 29. She can't meet anyone here. She's gorgeous. So it's like, where are these people meeting people? There is a narcissism here that I think is now spreading in the United States. I think it's in Florida. I think it's in Texas. I don't know. It could be in Ohio for all I know. And when you get to a cold weather state, you're more likely to get married and settle down because it is freezing in the winter and you don't want to be